I go straight in. Yeah, he just said this, but anyway, that's what we're doing. Going this. Morning, everybody. Welcome to Webby Sports Roundabout here on a Tuesday morning. Did I say roundabout or roundup?
I think you said roundabout.
Oh, that roundabout.
Magic roundabout.
Magic roundabout.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this could be the magic roundabout today. Unbelievable. Listen, first and foremost, a big shout out to Tim and Christine.
Richard Key, isn't it?
I started. I'll have to start again.
That's good.
No. I don't know. We're gonna start again.
Why?
No, just no.
Shut up, Dad.
But he's gonna be back on that in a few minutes, isn't he? Unbelievable.
You can do your build-up stuff at home, can't you, on the Ghazi?
I've got to do this now. Don't not forget, can't you? Morning, everybody. Welcome to Webby Sports Roundabout. Oh, dear me. I've got it in the head now. Let's do. Go on, do me a favour. Just look at us. See if the three of us. Can we get rid of your dad? Can you see us? So glad you.
No.
Is it 8 now? Yeah.
Are we all looking handsome?
All looking handsome, the three of us.
Dad.
Oh,
Unbelievable. Morning, everybody. Another version of Webby Sports Roundup here in sunny Tenerife in my manor. We know who we got today. We got my number 2, the controversial Liverpool fan, Terry from Las Americas. Morning, Tel.
Have I moved?
Yeah, you've moved. We're going to put
Las Americas,
we can put him anyway. I got my number 3. Are you my number 2? I don't know. How are you, son?
Webby, mate.
Big gooner. Oh, dear. We're on summer today, I'll tell you. Oh, well, my man is how you do as you're told. Right, listen, before we start, first and foremost, big shout out to Tim and Christine. As you probably know, last few days that the vlogs of living with MS in Tenerife a little bit short and sweet because he's got COVID. He's getting a lot better, and hopefully by Friday he'll be back to normal. So, Christine, and to you, Tim, good luck. Get well very, very, very soon. Second thing is, when you see my Sheffield Wednesday fan, my big pal Ian Wainwright, saw him, Joe and Daisy, the daughter, over in Fairways Village. We had a couple of beers over there, and he's the one that got me my new Peaky Blinder cap set. Cheers, Ian. Thanks for that. And he watches our show on his big TV at home. Can you see that?
Man.
Unbelievable.
Good owl.
Back in Sheffield Wednesday, a good owl, isn't he? Forthcoming attractions. Great video we got of Paul Stewart coming up. It was going to be yesterday morning, but due to COVID restrictions in Tim, therefore we had to postpone it. We wanted to get it done this week before the Old Firm game on Sunday between Rangers and Celtic, but we had a big problem, therefore, with work-wise, so we're going to do it next week. So we'll see what Celtic do, we'll see what Rangers do. So fingers crossed to the both sides next week in the Old Firm derby. What else we got? We've also got a big Celtic fan coming along the next couple of weeks, so that's going to be a big cracker as well. Taking on the Rangers, boys. Let's see how many views we can get for that. Video of my sponsor and donations. That's going to come up as well next couple of weeks. I've got 12 of them. They've all chucked a stack of money over to F.A.C.T, Fight Against Cancer Tenerife. And on top of that, you can see the auction. Got 13 big items. The big one is the Paul Gascoigne shirt, replica shirt, but we want 500 quid for that. It's worth every penny. It was bought for £1,000 at an auction about 3 or 4 years ago. So if anybody's got 500 or more quid, please make a bid. TimothyDowd.com/Webby is where you can find. Make a bid for other items. I mean, we got some, what else we got on there? We got Frankie Dettori stuff. Sorry. We've got a Leeds football. From Rick.
YouTube blogger, you got the YouTube.
Leeds football.
We got a YouTube blogger. Yeah, we're just waiting to get the photograph for that. That's from Chunks, is it?
Chunks. Yeah.
CHUNZ, I think.
Yeah.
I'll give you a quid for that Leeds football. Me little Dominator Newport.
Listen, don't listen to my number 2. Believe me, you're being a muppet today. You're having a bad day today, I'll tell you. Scott, got to tell your mum about him. And the last but not least, the sponsored walk. 2 weeks tomorrow. I mean, Simon's been in training for about 5 years since COVID kicked in, and he's lost. How much weight you lost, kid?
4.5 stone.
4.5 stone. Phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant. Take your hat off to you, big man.
Mate.
Lost 4.5 stone since the COVID. And what's going to happen is 12th of September, got the sponsored walk from James's Bar in La Caleta up to Porto Colon. Now, we're also going to stop halfway house in Winchester Bar to see Rocky and Laura, have a coffee in there. We're going to meet up at 10 and walk from 10:30 in the morning. That's 2 weeks tomorrow morning. I've got about 20, 25. There's a few others I wanted, but with commitments and not able to come over and so forth, a bit difficult. So if anybody out there wants to come over on the walk 2 weeks tomorrow, please email the show or speak to Timothy on timothydow.com/Webby and send an email to him. So that's all the shout outs today. Right. We're here for the Premiership. Kicked off the weekend again for the second week, and the first game was Chelsea against Luton. Si, did you watch it?
I watched it, yeah.
What do you think?
Watch it. Sorry, Dorian Evans, but I've got to say it. Luton do not look like a Premiership side at all. They do not. Their players, I just don't think they're good enough.
No.
They made Chelsea look good. We all know Chelsea spent £1 billion. If Chelsea click,
Yeah.
they're going to be dangerous. We know this.
100%.
Because they're all kids and they're all hungry.
Yeah.
They're all starving,
Yeah.
their players, right? And they had a bad season last season, but they did look good. But like I say, it was only Luton. You know, and Luton do not look like a Premiership club. I'm sorry.
I agree. Did you watch any of it, Tom?
I watched it.
A bit louder, please, boys, only because we got the camera today.
I think Luton's going to go down with the smallest amount of points ever. I'll be lucky. They'll be lucky at 10 points this season.
Yeah.
Because they've bought. F.A.C.T, who they bought in? What's his name? He's played for Chelsea and
they bought that guy Chong from
Ross Barkley.
Ross Barkley, tab of Chong, ex-Man United.
Chong, ex-Man United. Then he went for 4 million to Luton, didn't he?
You know, I just don't get it. Look. Let's put it in a little bit of perspective.
Yeah.
I know it's 30 years. In 30 years,
Yeah.
Chelsea have spent 30 billion.
Yeah.
In 30 years, Luton have spent 30 million.
Yeah, for sure.
So there you go. That's it in perspective. In a nutshell, that's it. Luton ain't good enough. Chelsea look good. Who knows?
I thought Luton didn't play too bad, to be perfectly honest. They battled and battled.
There was a bit in the game where they grabbed hold of the ball and they looked like they could do something, but they didn't score the goal.
I know.
If they scored the goal, it might have been different.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Sterling, he got a couple. I mean,
Unbelievable.
He's on fire.
He is back to that season that he had with City.
He's like a wicket,
where he
wasn't he?
scored 31 goals and he was unplayable.
He looked all right. Not being funny. He played good against West Ham. But some of the chances he misses. I mean, there's one where he's through on his right foot. He kicks it like a 4-year-old kid.
Yeah.
He's world class. That's in the back of the net.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is he looked good. He looks good compared to last season.
Yes,
He's good because
last season he was shocking.
He's
Exactly, Tel.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Okay.
Taking them on again.
Second game, Bournemouth, Tottenham. Yeah, we're going to... I know what you're going to say. No, they didn't look... They're undefeated.
Listen, the Spuds, I said it last week and I'll say it again.
Yeah.
Their midfield is tidy.
Madison, ex-Coventry.
Madison, Bissouma, I said it last week, never got a look in.
No.
Never got a look in under Conte. Not a chance did he have, right?
No.
He had a big case hanging over his head.
Yeah.
That was on one, and he had an injury.
Yeah.
But him and Madison, they are running the show at that gaff.
He did look
Feel
good.
sorry for Son, because he is now the captain.
Yeah.
But he was never the outball.
No.
Kane was always the outball.
Yeah, for sure.
And now we stuck out on the left
Well,
wing.
they got a better
and he
chance
can't
now.
get the ball.
Now Kane's gone.
Yeah.
And he scored two. He scored two on his home debut. They won 3-0, did he?
Listen, they played 3 games there unbeaten. Their midfield looks tidy. Their forward line looks like it needs a bit of work. Richarlison is embarrassing.
Waste of time.
Waste of 60 million.
Did you watch him? His head was in the clouds. He didn't look as if he wanted to run, did he?
What he was doing?
No, I know.
That yellow card
Brazil
he
won't win the
got.
World Cup because he's their number 9.
That yellow card he got.
He's
for
Brazilian number 9. Yeah, for sure.
Silly yellow card for petulance.
Yeah.
You know, and then missed. He had one chance and he missed it. He absolutely fluffed it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I will say their midfield firing.
Yeah, good.
Superb. Great midfield.
Right, let's go to the Emirates. I'm sorry, big man, but Arsenal 2, Fulham 2. Fulham had a red card. I watched bits of it. You had 71% possession, 19 shots, 11 on target, 2-2. You dropped 2 points to Fulham.
Party right back.
He'll tell you.
Yeah, go on.
I just didn't get
What's he doing there?
I don't get it.
What's he doing there? Top midfielder, alongside Xhaka last season.
Yeah.
So you sell Xhaka, you bring in Rice.
Yeah.
So there's your midfield. It becomes unbroken again.
Yeah.
But now you decide to play Partey at right back.
Yeah.
And you drop Gabby from centre back.
Yeah.
Put him on the bench, and you put Ben White in there, who can play right back.
Yeah, Ben White. Yeah, he can.
And you've had injury to Tommy Asu. No, Tommy Asu was suspended, and you've had the injury to Timber.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been suspended, should he? Let's face it.
No, he shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have been. There was a one we'll talk about it later, but where the geezer held onto the ball longer than Havertz or Tomiyasu did, and he never got
15 seconds Havertz, and the other fella was 8 seconds.
Yeah. But we're talking 10 men again. We'll go on to the big game in a few minutes. We're talking 10 men again.
Listen,
they battled.
2-1 up.
Yeah.
2-1 up.
Yeah.
Right. 3 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Fulham have got 10 men.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Arsenal to see the game out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they didn't.
No.
They didn't see the game out. For me, listen, what Arteta done last season was brilliant. But why would you break up Saliba, Gabriel, White and Saka?
Yeah.
Rice and Party. Why have you broke all them partnerships up? Why have you done that?
Yeah.
Because you've done it to accommodate Havertz.
Yeah.
And for me, that guy is a fraud.
Yeah, 65 million. Waste of money, isn't it?
30 grand a week.
Yeah.
That's 150 million pounds.
Yeah.
Right, on one player. That's a 5-year contract with the with,
a lot of
with
money.
the transfer
A lot of
fee.
money.
Right. If you took the 65 million
that
you spent on Havertz, you could have bought Maddison. You could have got Tielemans on a free, and you could have got Ward-Prowse. So that's 3 players for an extra 5 million and less wages. And because them 3 wouldn't be on 103.
And they've all done well with their respective clubs, haven't they? Since
sit with their clubs.
But Rice substituted, irrespective if it was right at the end of the game.
Tired. He ran around that the whole 3 games he's played. He hasn't stopped running.
That's what he does.
That's what he does. He's got a great engine. Reminds you a bit like Brian Talbot. What a great engine.
Talbot, ex-Ipswich boy.
But I will say, I think Arteta is trying to change too much too soon.
Yeah.
And all this tinkering with the team to try and get other teams guessing. Just play your best 11 and go on the game.
Yeah,
You've got to see that game out. I'm sorry, you've got to see that game out.
Okay, Arsenal 2, Fulham 2. That's what I'm Saturday afternoon.
Terrible result. Bad result.
Brentford Palace. No, the only game of the Premiership this weekend with no yellow cards. There was 5 in the Chelsea game, 4 in the Bournemouth game, no yellow cards. So does that mean it was a bit of a boring game? Brentford won, Crystal Palace won.
Did you see any of it, Tel?
Didn't see it at all.
No, I saw 5 minutes of it. It was eerie.
I got some notes. I got some notes.
But
game,
Palace has just taken Dean Henderson from Man United for 20 million.
For me, right?
Yeah.
It was a worse game of the weekend.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, right? On paper it was.
It was a worse game of the weekend, right? There was no entertainment, really, at all. You know, I just don't. Listen, Roy Hodgson has never been an exciting manager.
No,
he does the job.
He does the job.
He's
in his 70s.
Thomas Frank's a decent manager. Yeah, and Brentford will do all right, but they've both got to try a bit harder, put a bit more tenacity into their game, a bit more pace in their game, because they both got pacey front lines.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
they both got fast front
lines. We
just
say last week when obviously Ivan Toney.
Shocking. It was a shocking game to watch.
Yeah,
mate,
nothing special.
No.
That's the beast. So I think we're clear that one, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's get on. Let's get on to the bottom of the table. Everton, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Oh, I know. I tell you what. I mean, what we're going to say? Everton 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, and Wolves got the winner in the 87th minute.
And against the run of play.
Well, Everton, they had 15 shots, 7 on target. They had a lot of possession. Couldn't score.
They're going down.
Yeah.
Said to Fran, you can only dodge bullets for so long.
Yeah.
And they've spent.
But you said that at the end of last season, that they're going to go down this team.
I've tipped them to finish 3rd from bottom.
7 yellow cards. Because they were up for it when they had to be.
Yeah.
And they just bought some geezer for 34 million.
Well, from Udinese, yeah.
Yeah, I think Udinese.
Beto, Brazilian striker.
But again,
they got one called Calvert-Lewin, but he plays about 5 games a season. He's injured.
Terry was injured last week again. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but
he's cheekbone now. But not being funny, they went in with Zorro masks, don't they? So why can't he put one of them on?
Yeah. So Everton 0, Wolves 1. I think we all believe that Everton's going to be in the bottom 3 unless something happens by Friday night.
I've definitely got them to be in the bottom 4.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll go that.
Do you know their best players? Kamari Gray. He's on his way to Saudi Arabia.
The gravy. Listen, I've had enough of this gravy track. I watched on Sky Sports this morning. No, but listen, I watched Sky Sports this morning. Stevie Gerrard lost his first game this season. Lost 2-0. Okay, and I watched it, and I'm looking in the crowd, and I'm looking going.
There was some crowd anyway. When I saw it on Sky News,
that's what I mean.
It's half empty.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Totally got the best players in the world going out there, And apart from probably camel racing, I'm not sure what the sport is in Saudi Arabia.
I don't know.
Whether it's
I
a
don't know.
bigger sport than football, apart from the camel racing, you think it'd be round, wouldn't it?
But Terry, their bank balance has gone from that to that, mate. That's all it is. And I don't know.
They care about these players. Look, we can talk about the gravy train, as you call it, which is fair enough. No.
Yeah, of course.
Listen, the Wolves player, not Liverpool.
No,
Neves. Neves.
25.
Ruben Neves.
Yeah.
only
For 2 years. The last 2 years previous.
Yeah.
All he's spouted off about is playing Champions League football for Man United or for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I want to go to play for Man United. I want to go play for Arsenal. I want Champions League football. 2 years.
Yeah.
Spouting off about it.
Yeah, sure.
Right. All of a sudden, 47 million. He's gone to join the gravy train.
Yeah.
For what? For 200-300 grand a week. But you're 25 years old.
Yeah,
you've got a good 6 years left in you.
What sums it up? I was looking yesterday. Saudi Arabia, as the country, the football team, FIFA World Rankings, they are 54. 54 in the world rankings.
Yeah.
Now, when you think, obviously, they're ranked that because obviously it's like England. England are ranked 5th at the moment.
Yeah.
Argentina's number 1.
Yeah.
So obviously the Premier League
champions.
is probably the best league in the world. And obviously it's mainly made up of probably English players. Yeah. So it's a strong league. Spanish league, I think they're about 11th at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, it's a fairly strong league.
Yeah, sure.
Tunisia, their FIFA World Rankings for their national team is 28. Now, I'm not being funny. There's no way Tunisian football is a higher standard.
No.
Now, and they're 28 in the world.
Yeah, gotcha.
Morocco's number 14.
Gotcha, bro.
Because they had a good World Cup or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Mali.
Yeah.
I don't know Mali I know, it's Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Right? It's 51 in the world. So their national team is stronger than Saudi Arabia. So what quality of opposition
are we going to play in?
Because let's face it, each team's got 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Some of the ones are back 4th or back by the country,
Yeah.
and obviously got 5, 6, maybe 7 players.
Yeah.
The standard is appalling.
It is terrible.
You're playing against not even league standard.
You imagine the Mali League, if there is a league in Mali. They might have won the African Cup of Nations and had Frederick Canuto, but other than that.
Well, that's the gravy train. That's the money. Gravy train. Right, we've got a few more games.
That's the money.
All that money.
Iran,
Okay,
not known for its football,
Yeah.
it's 24th.
24.
24th on the FIFA.
Rubbish.
I didn't know the other.
Rubbish.
Didn't know the
They're
other.
buying it. They're buying their places.
Right, listen. Big game.
Pace.
Big game. Brighton, Amherst. They went top of the table. They went down to the Amex and they beat them 3-1. Then Brighton had 25 shots, 10 on target, 78% possession. But what did West Ham do?
West Ham sussed them out.
They just
We
went.
hit him on the break.
Yeah.
Right. And I'll tell you what, right, we're missing that young lad who scored that worldie against Chelsea last year.
Been seen so.
Yes. And I thought their midfield looked a bit weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked a bit weak. For the first time, I'm looking at my league table predictions and I'm thinking maybe I've over-predicted Brighton. Maybe Brighton had a worldie season last year.
And that was it.
And all this selling and selling and selling, maybe the ones coming through are not as good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
sure.
they haven't got strength in depth, Brian, have they?
Yeah, but Amherst again. Ward-Prowse. He had 2 assists last week. First time. Bowen again. I mean, he's playing out of his skin. And Antonio scored 2 cracking goals. Yeah.
Didn't take the gravy train.
No, he could have.
What? Could have. 200 grand a week. He's 33 years old.
And he thought West Ham were going to buy a striker.
Yeah.
And he thought, no, I'll stick it in.
So you got a sold Skamaka.
Yeah.
And he stuck at it.
Yeah.
And that goal he took the other day,
Was all over the moon.
Banger.
Yeah, wasn't it? It was a cracking goal.
It was a game of the weekend.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
You know, all them shots Brighton had.
Did you see Newcastle Liverpool game then?
Yeah, but
keep it in your pants.
keep it in your pants away. Keep it away. We better hurry up quickly before the machine man comes down. Right, Burnley, bottom of the table with Everton in Luton against the Villa. They're not scored yet this season. They get their first goal. But it wasn't enough. Aston Villa, 3-1. Matty Cash. 100th game for the Villa. What does he do? Scores 2.
How many people do you know call Cash play for Poland?
His dad was Polish.
So
I think he's a cracking player.
Yeah.
I like him, a good right back.
Good right
He's
back,
up and down.
tackling.
Up and down, yeah.
get rid of the Arsenal.
I mean,
play party back in midfield again, can't you?
We could do.
16 shots, 6 on target. Villa, they did the business, scored 3 goals. So, you know, 50%.
I didn't see none of it. Who scored the third one? Did Watkins score the week?
No, he never. No, he didn't. No, I can't remember. No.
Said, makes you wonder when they got from 5-1 first game of the season.
I knew Arsenal. What was wrong with them?
It was just a one-off game.
a
Wasn't it?
wobble.
Yeah.
Had to be a
You know, but let me just change something very, very quickly. Staying on the game, that it came on Sky Sports News that they had Villa going on. They had a brick thrown, and I believe it was on the motorway. I was told it was on the motorway.
Yeah.
So there were some stupid people. There's still one out there, crazy people. They're chucking a brick at the
team bus.
At the team bus.
It's not a team bus. Don't chuck bricks at any cars on the motorway.
What is it you like? Was it a Burnley fan? You know what I mean?
But
for doing that, what was it?
Back in the day, right, just stand with this for a minute. Leicester used to do it. Leicester fans, because when you left, not the Walker Stadium, the old gaff, right?
Yeah.
Filbert Street. When you left Filbert,
oh yeah, Gary Lineker's mum.
Drive down, right, round the back street and get through the Snip Road to get on the motorway. They'd be there.
Yeah, gotcha.
Throw bricks at you. And that was at the supporters coach,
the
players
coach. No, super. 2 games to go over the weekend. I did see a little bit of it. Sheffield United against Man City. 2 goals to 1. Man City won. Again, Sheffield. Do you know, I watched this game and I thought it was quite entertaining, even when it was.
I see the first half. Haaland missed a good few chances.
Well, he missed a penalty, and it came up on the bottom left-hand corner. Man City had 22 shots, and Sheffield United had 0. They were just hoping to get a 0-0 game.
Yeah,
and they just
try and nick one on the break.
And they defended. I mean, my boy Gassama at commentary, he went there for 15 million. He never really had a look in, but he was just battling. And then Haaland again. Missed a penalty, but then what did my my little love child is here, Grealish. I thought, listen, on that left hand side, nice and soft, nice and sweet, put it on left foot. He never rushed it, chipped it over. He knew it was there.
What was them 2 defenders just standing there,
looking at his hair,
watching him?
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Make a challenge.
No, they were looking at his hair.
They were looking.
It was overawed.
He stood there for about 5 minutes.
They was overawed by him.
They're standing there watching him, thinking, I can't believe someone paid 100 million quid for you. And the next thing you know, bang, over.
Yeah, it was a good goal. But then
and then when they equalised Sheffield United, you thought they're up for it.
Yeah,
they could have nicked it. They could have gone 2-1 up.
It was the first time that they went.
They could have gone 2-1 up.
It was like Bruce Lee at the far post, wasn't it?
3 minutes later.
That was the first time they tried to attack, didn't they? They thought we better attack them because we're losing. And they look half decent.
Yeah, they did.
Messed up, didn't he?
Yeah,
right, I'll tell you what,
then you see him smash the boards.
That'd be expensive to repair that.
Yeah.
It went all funny, didn't it?
Yeah. Unbelievable, that wasn't it?
Right, talking to Carl Walker, I was watching that ref watch, if that's what you're going to call it, on Sky yesterday.
Yeah.
And they were saying that Carl Walker, because he was involved in the build-up, or gone to make a challenge, when he went off...
2 seconds, go on 2 seconds.
Dermot Gallagher said he would have been playing him on. And the bloke on Sky going, how can you be playing him on when he's off the pitch? He said, no, he's still playing a player on, so that player wouldn't have been offside. But he's off the pitch.
It can't make no sense. They can't make no sense from that.
I didn't understand it. If you get a chance, watch from yesterday, half 11 yesterday morning.
I'll watch Match of the Day too.
Watch it. And listen to Dermot Gallagher say, even though he's off the pitch, he's playing him on. And I'm thinking, he's off the pitch.
Yeah.
You can't be playing him on if you're off the pitch. That's just stupid.
No, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Well, they had 30 shots, didn't they? 9 on target. So,
mate, I was made up City score because I'd have been my last man standing.
And 80% possession. Unbelievable.
It's good finish as well. That Rodri.
Yeah, he's got a winning. Great finish, wasn't it? But before we go to the last game, did anybody see? I'm going to Championship Watford Blackburn.
Yeah.
Blackburn goal.
Great goal.
It's not one of the best you've ever seen.
Good goal.
If you haven't seen that, viewers, Watford, Blackburn Rovers, second half, guy called Hedges, phenomenal goal.
Good goal. The way he juggles the ball.
If Messi scored that,
that's something we spoke about today.
That'll be talked about for years. So if you've got a chance of watching it,
Messi does score it all the time.
Yeah, I know, but in the Championship in England,
the way he flicked over the defender's leg and then juggled it twice and then hit it. Unbelievable goal.
Right,
covering all this. Right, let's go to this last little game.
Leave the best for last.
Oh, listen,
you not mentioned your favourite team, Man United.
Oh, did I miss them?
Oh, that's convenient, isn't it? Right, talk to Man United.
I was missing them for a reason. Right, listen, Man United played Forest on Saturday.
They're missing Harry Maguire. Shit.
Is he going to West Ham or not?
No.
Do you know what?
Ten said he's got to stay because they're injury list.
No, I'm thinking. Hold on a minute.
Controversial, Terry. Here we go.
Martinez. Yeah. It's about 4'8", little hobbit.
Yeah.
He's not that good.
No.
Right. And Rafa,
63 million pounds.
Varane, again, always bloody
Off.
injured.
He went off
We've got
again.
this thinking,
All right.
I'm back in here.
Is this right? Listen to it. It's Man United 3, Forest 2. Forest were 2-0 up in the first 5 minutes, and then United had to come back. Ericsson, Casemiro, and Bruno with a 76-minute penalty.
Was it a penalty?
Do you know something? I didn't. I know. I've not seen the replay. I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know. I can't comment, so I didn't see it.
It's dubious at best, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't see it.
Rashford has took the dive.
Yeah.
He's given a slight nudge, slight. There's hardly anything in it.
He's in the swimming Olympics next year. He's got to start practicing.
It was like fire
Fucking
or E to me or fire to fire. He's gone down. That was one bad decision.
Okay.
The second bad decision was the sending off, because at no stage
Yeah.
was Bruno Fernandes
Yeah.
going to get that ball.
Okay.
Right now, the fact is, Forest today have taken it to the ref.
Are they?
They put a complaint in today.
PGMOL.
Right?
It's too late, isn't it?
Yeah, but your mate Howard Webb, your
Oh,
relation,
well, my relation.
He's
Yeah.
12th
Number
man.
one. Yeah. What a top man. Ex-policeman, bald head.
why they've given
Yeah.
Man U's 12th man the job.
The job.
Looking after the refs is beyond me.
Yeah. I know.
Why not get Mike Riley in
All right.
and have him up there doing it as well? He's another Man U ref.
Right. Can we get to this last game?
No, hang on.
Oh, hang on. He wants a bit. He wants a bit more views. He wants a bit more. Go on.
The decisions are shocking, mate. They had a decent. Well, Sheffield United won the other week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Wolves. It was Wolves, weren't it?
Yeah, of course.
Wolves, Man United.
Right. How the hell Wolves never got a penalty in that game? I never
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Right. And then they had that one Romero.
It's the first weekend. They're having one every weekend.
Every game is the same.
Every game.
Simon. Every game.
one.
going wrong.
Maybe that should have been a penalty.
Yeah.
Against Spurs.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, but these two the weekend. I watched that game and
I think VAR is so far from getting it right.
100%.
Right?
Yeah, they
I
are.
don't think they're going to get it right.
call him over.
They asked
They're a
Mike
mile
Dean,
away.
They asked Mike Dean the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, would you not be better off having ex-footballers in there to help you?
Yeah.
I don't know
So
the answer.
Mike Dean turned around last
Exactly.
week and said,
Listen,
when Spurs played
Yeah.
Chelsea
you're in hair, Paul.
and Cucurella, the
Yeah.
lad, got his
Yeah.
hair pulled,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he should have referred Anthony Taylor
To the monitor.
to the monitor.
And he didn't.
And he said,
I was protecting my mate.
my mate, because it was one of them games, he was getting a lot of grief.
He'd already given 10 yellow cards
And I
out.
didn't want to give him no.
Both managers had been booked. And he said, he's my mate.
Right.
And I didn't want to make it any more harder for him. So I just left it.
But for him to turn around and say that, I think it's shocking.
Right. Listen.
He's out of order. You
Right,
know
listen,
he's
listen,
out of-
listen,
But
we're
no
getting-
one's ever like Mike
We're
Dean.
getting this. Well,
Tranmere fan at best.
In
Yeah,
fact,
yeah.
he is a-
And he likes the Spuds. He loves the
Sam here,
Spuds.
he was at
Tranmere
Forest Green Rovers.
Yeah, Tranmere
And he was in the crowd at
He
Forest Green
stands-
Rovers.
he stands-
Yeah, yeah, he does.
Is he going into one?
Yeah, no, he goes into it. Right, let's get back to the small game on a Sunday. I went in the free horseshoes, see my mate Jason. He's a big Wolves fan. Happy with the 1-0 win he was. Newcastle, Liverpool, sat in the corner with a few of the lads in there. And I thought, what an entertaining game. I did love it. I did love the game. Newcastle 1, Liverpool 2. Now, are you going to tell me, Terry, in your own words, Van Dijk should not have got a red card? Yes or no?
Right.
Mr. Controversial. Let's have it for you.
When you see it in real time,
Yeah.
it looks like he's poked the ball away. Right?
Yeah.
In real time, I'm in a pub, I'm watching that.
Yeah.
He's got the ball.
Yeah.
Right? Simple as that. Yeah. But then when you see it
Yeah.
in slow motion, he
Yeah.
has obviously gone through his right leg.
Yeah.
It was harsh, but it was a quick decision. But again, this refereeing, I listened to it yesterday. If he was in the penalty area and the same challenge
Yeah.
happened 6 feet into the penalty area,
Yeah.
it would have been a penalty
Yeah.
and only a yellow card.
Gotcha.
It would have
Yeah.
been a red card.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
can't give
Can't
both.
have both.
If it happened
Both.
X amount of feet up the pitch, it would have been a yellow card
Yeah.
and a free kick
Yeah.
or a red card.
Yeah, gotcha.
But in fairness, if it was against Liverpool and the same thing happened,
Yeah.
looking at it in slow motion, it was the right decision. But the ref yesterday, to start off the game within the first minute,
Yeah.
Alexander-Arnold is shoved off the pitch by the Claire Balding lookalike.
Yeah.
Sorry, Anthony Gordon, Claire Balding, shoves him off the pitch right in front of the fourth official.
I'll give you his telephone number tomorrow.
Right in front of the fourth official.
Where's it come from?
He's shoved off the pitch. Alexander
I saw that.
ref, and he just rolled the ball back on.
No, I agree. No, listen, I agree.
Threw the ball into the stand.
No.
Even if he threw it onto the pitch, it don't matter.
Right.
He's thrown it into the area.
Listen, I agree with you. I got it going. It's like a little baby playing football, isn't it? He just rolled it back.
Right.
And it was like,
so he's got a yellow for that.
Yeah.
A minute later,
Yeah.
again, our mate Claire Balding's running down. Slight touch. Right?
Yeah.
Slight touch.
Yeah.
He could have went down because I was like,
second yellow.
give him a proper shove.
Yeah, he
And
did.
carried on
it was a proper shove.
right in front.
Yeah, I
of
know.
what's his name?
Yeah.
Dumber.
Yeah.
Eddie Howe and his mate Tyndall.
Yeah.
Right? The little ventriloquist puppet lookalike. Right in front of him. He's gone down like he's been
Controversial,
shot.
but wait.
Tried to get sent off.
Yeah.
And the ref realised he made a mistake booking late
Yeah,
in the first place. Has thought, I won't do this now.
No.
Yeah.
Now, if he didn't mess up in the first one, he would have got a yellow for that.
The second one, yeah.
Would have got simple as that. But he made a mess up from the start, that referee, and from then on, he's thinking,
The ball weren't in his court no more.
No.
The ball wasn't in his court no more.
Well, listen.
But you know what?
Go. All right, I know. All right.
Listen.
Go on.
Right, half time. Richard Keys, Andy Gray. They're yapping on, aren't they? Them two about,
I don't watch them.
right? Because obviously,
I love Richard Keith. He's Coventry fan.
I don't watch
God, yeah.
they're taking the Arab money, them two.
Come on,
Right, being-
They're on the gravy. They're on the gravy train. Being sport.
They're trying to promote anything Newcastle at the moment. And before the game, I'm listening to him, and Richard Keys has come out the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. I know he's Cov,
Yeah, he's
but he don't
Cov.
know his football. You know what I mean? Right? And he's turned around and said, "Is it fair to say, Andy, Newcastle are now a bigger club than Liverpool?"
Yeah.
Now, my opinion about football is just because you play in a big stadium, that make you a big club.
No.
The other thing is, I'm 53, and in my lifetime, Newcastle have not won a trophy.
No.
So how can you turn around and say, just
Yeah.
because you've got a nice big bank balance,
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're a big
massive.
club?
You're
than
massive.
Liverpool?
Yeah.
And that's why after the game, the spice and all that went with it, the way we won that game of football on Sunday.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
I thought you were good. I thought
No,
Gordon.
hats off.
Yeah.
Winning the game at St James's Park with 10 men.
Well, you said you left 10 minutes before, 15 minutes before. I think you never watched it.
So, no, I went
so
out.
you missed the
Play
goal.
against 10 men for 70 minutes nearly,
Yeah.
and not finish that team off.
Yeah.
Again, I think Eddie Howe will be next England manager because tactically he's up there with Gareth Southgate. When it comes to the big decisions in games, he's clueless.
Yeah, no,
he
you.
messed up against City the week
Yeah,
before.
I am an Eddie Howe fan. I must admit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But Van Dijk, you were sent off in the 28th minute. So did you say you had
27th,
20?
actually.
Oh, about 27. Oh, God.
Time he got off, it's about 45th minute.
Mr. Controversy.
60 odd minutes plus the injury time.
Yeah.
So
And Nunes came on. Yeah, but Nunes came on.
tore it up.
Right, Nunes last season probably missed about 2 months of the season
Yeah.
where he was injured.
Yeah.
Acclimatised into a new league.
Yeah.
I said
Young lad,
before,
moving away from family.
he scored 15 goals last
Big
season.
price tag on his head.
He weren't a Haaland. He
No.
didn't score 50 odd goals.
Yeah.
He was the second highest goal scorer of Liverpool behind Salah, right? He got 15 goals.
Yeah.
He's not playing week in, week out. But I tell you what, I've seen him, as I said the other week, at Benfica the other season,
I knew it was be a Liverpool show.
and he's an handful. He's an handful.
Yeah, he's fast.
He's a good
And he's
player.
fast.
He's good.
He's
Two
big,
good. Two
he's
cracking
fast,
goals.
he's strong, and he's
But again, 9 shots, 4 on target, out the 4, 2 goals. So that's a 50% ratio, isn't it?
But you
So
know,
can't
one
beat
thing
it.
I was very impressed with at Newcastle the weekend was in the 95th minute, their fire alarm system went off and the stadium emptied.
51,000.
It was amazing.
51,000.
Listen,
They got the memo.
Listen, I'm
95th
going to tell you.
minute, go.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something now. My big pal, Geordie Ray, I spoke to him the weekend. I spoke to him this morning.
Yeah.
He was going to come on the show when we first started, but he was here on holiday. His grandson had a bit of a health problem, and what have you. Anyway, long story short, he's coming on next month.
Yeah, September.
Right, September, he said, didn't he? So let me tell you something.
I look forward to him.
If you're on the same time,
Yeah.
you better keep that zipped up. I tell you.
Love to have a chat. Love it. Love
But
it.
saying that, he is in agreement.
Yeah, I know he is.
With
Yeah,
Terry and what we're
I
saying.
agree 100%.
You know,
He's one of the
said
nice.
They don't know how to kill
He's
teams
phenomenal.
off. They don't know how to
He was
kill
on
teams
Talk
off.
Sport
And that,
when I was back home.
And that's the thing. Don't
Tyndall should do this
No.
Yeah.
in the 27th minute. He should be doing it in the
Right,
97th
listen.
minute.
Got a card.
Right, listen, you two boys. Let's wrap this up. 2 very, very quick things I want to talk about. Very, very quick.
Go on.
The UEFA Cup, the World Cup Women's, the Kiss. Just very, very, very quickly. Should he go? Should he hand his notice in? What was the kiss? I only saw it funny enough.
Blown out of proportion.
Yesterday, yeah.
I think it's all blown up out of proportion.
Yeah.
It cannot be sexual assault. No. That's impossible. Because at first she said it was consensual. It was consensual.
Then she changed her mind.
She changed her mind. Yeah. She changed her mind down to peer pressure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if they left it as it was and no one blew
just get on with it.
still be in a job, she still be the Spain captain, and our players are retiring. You've even got men footballers come out saying we're not playing for Spain anymore, and he resigns. Now,
is that what they say? Oh, gotcha. I know the women.
Two men players have come out and said they're not playing for Spain. So
terrible.
Now they're saying the government have got to get involved and just sack him.
Terrible.
FIFA, they can't. FIFA can't. Under FIFA rules, they can't.
Yeah.
The trouble is now, the World Cup of Spain, who won it, all we talk about now is the kiss. We're not talking about them being brilliant. It's gone, isn't it? Absolutely gone.
Let's get it straight here. She wasn't even the best looking player they had. I mean, you're going to be a bit of a
darling if you're going to kiss her.
Go for the pretty one. What he said was, listen, love, I'm going to give you a kiss. He went, hope you kiss better and you take penalties, because she got the penalty, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Right, listen, last but not least, I spoke to Tim this morning and I said, do me a favour, will you put the football predictor up? All right, and he's
no cups in the gift. He's well ahead. It's on -24.
There's only 3 games. I was last 2 weeks ago. So all right, it's only the start. What it is, there's 8 of us, and there's us 3. 1, 2, 3. We got Foggy. We got Foggy, Wagsy, Sean Murphy, Kevin from Middlesbrough, and who are we missing out? Missing somebody else. Give us the 8. Foggy, we're missing somebody out. There's 8 of us. Foggy, come on, but sorry, boys and girls.
Andy, Kevin, Wagsy, Sean, Terry, Simon,
Barry,
Webby.
Barry,
I did say Andy. That's Andy. Yeah. So what it is? It's a predictor. We put 20 quid in each. All right.
I thought we were going.
Yeah, sure. And we predicted the Premiership 1 to 20. Foggy said to me, he said, Webby, I'm watching. He said, but I don't understand the rules. So I went, oh, you? I said, that's why you're a Tottenham fan. Come on, son, get it right. Listen to the rules.
3 games in.
I know, it's only a bit of fun, though.
3 years ago, everyone was the league after 3 games.
Listen, they're talking about, listen.
Going to win the league.
Listen. All right, listen, unbelievable. We got, right, if you pick, just say Liverpool to win the league, they come second, you lose 2 points. So if you've got a position in the right place, a football club, Premiership, you get 20 points. Okay, so you've got a chance of, was it 20 in the league? I mean, league 20? A chance of getting 400. All right, yeah?
80.
Oh, just 90, yeah. Yeah, I'm being daft there. 380. So then, if you got...
You ain't spent your money yet, yeah?
No, I haven't. If you've got West Ham to be 9th and they're 10th, you get -2 points. That's how it works. In the end of the season, somebody picks up all the dough. So we're having a bit of fun. Every 2 or 3, they should be laughing a bit of fun.
Yeah. Right. One quick thing.
Oh, here we go.
No, listen.
To
round off a great Sunday afternoon, me mate Mick, big Liverpool fan, done a lot of European aways with us the season before last.
Okay.
Runs Yordi's bar in Veronica's.
Okay.
Sadly, his wife passed away a few months ago due to cancer.
Okay.
Right. And I've not seen him. He's been keeping a low profile, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
And he's just gone back to work now. And out the blue, he walked in a Toby jug on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it was bloody great. Him walking in.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
No.
So hopefully we might get him on the walk.
Yeah.
So he's getting his head back together.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, he's top bloke, Mick. Got a lot of time for him. And it was
I don't know if I've met him.
maybe he runs Geordie's bar, so everyone knows him. Honestly, he's such a nice bloke.
Okay.
She was only, I think, 59.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you watch this, Mick, then please.
Condolences.
Good seeing you, matey.
The best.
Yeah, good seeing you, big man.
Back on the horse now. He's back out there. And,
lovely. Well done, sir.
And we will drag him around these dodgy Eastern European towns if season on a Thursday night.
So let's go back to it before we finish off. We've had a cracking morning. Loved every minute of it, especially with controversial Terry and
where's the Papa John start?
When the Papa John Trophy, which Coventry won a few years ago, started. Shut up.
That Josh.
If anybody wants to join
the walk,
if anybody wants to join the 3 of us, Sean Murphy, we're all going on the walk. 2 weeks tomorrow morning. Get in touch with any of the 3 of us.
Message on the YouTube.
Or with Timothy, timothydow.com/Webby. Then we're going to have a bit of fun. 10 o'clock we start. Bacon sandwich and a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. 10:30 we walk. and then we stop at the Winchester
well done
bar
this time.
to see. Yeah, well done. We're going to see Rocky and Laura. He was it. Oh, unbelievable.
A live one
Yeah.
that week.
Yeah, I never moaned so much in all. We did a pre-walk. Have a look at that view. Oh, the guys just started as we're finishing.
Right, can I just give one big shout out to my friends, mate?
Yeah.
I've got a Premiership group that I'm in on WhatsApp. So I'd like to say hello to all the lads on there. Joe Straker, the Geordie, Captain Kirk, the City boy, Macca, the City boy, Ross, the United chap, and me and Fred, the Gooners. Hello to you all. Oh, and Philip Holt, the City lad. Good luck to you all, lads.
What about Havertz? Keep on good work.
Yeah, Havertz. Get another job.
350k a week.
So we'll be back on again Friday morning with the Sports Roundup, and hopefully with Tim. I'm sure he'll be back on Friday. We'll do a big. We'll go live on Friday morning, I'm sure, to get all our viewers back on. I know you've been missing us. So listen, if you like what you see and you like what you hear,
Can't hear you. Eh?
can hear you. Okay, please subscribe to my Webby Sports Roundup. It's a simple, and it's for free. Okay, you know it makes sense. From me, Webby, from Terry,
Terry, all the best.
Simon,
have a
all the
sight,
best.
man.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Webby.
thank you, big man.
Cheers, Tom.
Loved it, mate.
Nice to you again.
We'll be doing this again next week without any shadow of a doubt. I'll see you soon. Take care.
Everyone.
Have
Be
a great
safe.
week. Be safe, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Press stop, Charlotte.
There you go, Scarlett.
Charlotte.
All done.
It's us.